Patty, obviously they were able to load the bases in that first inning. You guys are able to escape with just the one run. You guys respond with that 5-run inning. Just how big was that first inning in setting the tone for the rest of the game?
It was really big for us. I know Hope had a little trip up with some base on balls. Luckily, we got out of it relatively unscathed. But to be able to come back and answer with 5 the way we did just really was the way we wanted to start the game. Just, they punch first, but we punch back and we punch harder. And then the goal became, and I'm looking down and seeing that pretty much did, score in every inning and continue to score as many or as often as we can. So I felt the pressure from our offense constant.
James
Hale, CBS Sports Radio in Oklahoma City. Patty, every hitter except one got a hit, and she got a walk, and she scored twice in the game. We concentrate so much on Jossie and Tiara sometimes, but this is a fantastic lineup, and today it certainly came through for you.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with Jana Johns right now. She's swinging well. Taylor Snow has been waiting to break through, and so today getting that, like the bottom of our lineup is really producing. Riley Boone has been hot as well. And I don't know that people talk a lot about Jada Coleman as much as they should. I mean, putting her in the leadoff, she has taken over and allowed Tiara to go in behind Jossie. That has made them that dynamic duo, but that is all really happening from Jada Coleman finding her way on. So I look throughout the lineup and see people really doing a great job, especially our 7, 8, 9s are really stepping forward, turning the lineup over.
Ryan.
Yeah, Patty, just sort of along the lines of what I asked the players earlier. Are you surprised at all at what this team is able to do, and especially on this stage?
I am not surprised. I think they showed me last year how good they could be offensively, and I think having another year together showed they're not afraid of these settings. They really embrace all of this excitement and the big stage. And I think they're at their best when the stage is, the lights are bright and the stage is big.
Brian.
Yeah, Patty, Brian Davis, Austin American-Statesman. Going back to the first inning, I'm just curious, what are your thoughts on the psychological impact of how you guys hit people hard in the first, all season long? And no matter what game it is the opponent is, the opponent's thinking, number one, OU, and bang, you'll hit them hard. How does that affect the team mentally?
I think I think it's got to be tough. I could tell you with Texas, and I've said this before, they're the best hitting team, one of the best hitting teams that we've faced. So with that being said, we want to help our pitchers take off the pressure and try to give them breathing room and allow them, if they're going to make mistakes, that it's not going to hurt us as much. And I just felt today offensively, the crowd was in. It was the excitement of this first game. But I'll say one thing that we have over any other team is the experience of playing in this game. And that is big. If you have never been here before, it can be a little overwhelming. So I do think it's a psychological advantage for us when we come out and we jump early.
Jenny.
Patty, with Jocelyn hitting that first inning home run, I know the onslaught was on after that, but is there ever any part of you that has to sort of pinch yourself and remind you, like, this is not normal, like what she's doing, the numbers, the production, the way she does it, it's become so routine. Do you almost have to shake yourself to remind yourself?
I do, but I guess I know her so well that I just think that's who she is. So it's just like when she comes up, I'm expecting her to hit a home run, probably like anybody else. And it's ridiculous that I'm thinking that way, but I see her at practice every day and I see what she's capable of. And it's just so tough to beat her, and she's so strong. So I'm spoiled, but I am not wowed by it because, like I said, I see it on a daily basis.
All right, last one for Coach Gasso. Joe.
Joe Renbetner, Eyes in Oklahoma. Patty, wanted to ask you about Grace Green getting that grounded RBI. What was that moment, just considering how her role has changed from freshman year to now, considering she was part of that game where you all lost 16-3, to see her in that moment, get that opportunity, what was that like for you?
It was good to see her come back that way. She works hard. It's a stacked lineup, and if you're not really in defense, it's hard to get into this lineup. I have a lot of great potential designated players, but that's Jossie's spot. So where do I feed these other players? So anytime I can give that opportunity to Grace, I try to. We got some other freshmen in as well, which is important for their experience going forward. So a lot of good things happened tonight, and one of the real good ones was seeing Grace Green get that RBI.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.